Welcome, everybody. I am super excited because we're going to be talking about something that I'm extremely passionate about, as are many of you who are watching, tuning in. You guessed it, we are talking all about YouTube Shorts, but today is extra special because I have not one, not two, not three, but four incredible geniuses directly from Google to join me here today. So in the chat, go ahead and drop why you're excited, the questions you have about YouTube Shorts. We're going to dive on in and learn all about YouTube Shorts and how you can use them to absolutely crush it with building your business, with marketing, with generating leads, and so much more. So without further ado, we're going to bring on in one of these amazing geniuses from Google. We have Pedro. Hello, Pedro.
Hey, Rachel. Thank you very much for the introduction. And thank you, Metricool, for having us. Cool. Let's get on with it. So can we see the presentation now?
Let's do it. Is it go time? Here we go. Beautiful.
There you go. No. Thank you again. I'm really excited to be here to talk about a platform as exciting as YouTube. So I really appreciate the invite and the opportunity to be here. We always say that you can get to know someone through their friends, but we also believe that you can get to know someone through their YouTube profile. So as an intro, my name is Pedro, and I work as an accounting strategist for Google, at Google for Metricool. And if I had a YouTube channel, I'd be making videos about AI and biotech investing, which is what I was doing before. And the last thing I learned was to do a kickflip. So I'm getting back on the skateboard. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, as all you know, the objective of this masterclass is to shed some light on the future of online video content, YouTube, and in particular, YouTube Shorts. So for today, the agenda. First, we're going to have a quick overview of YouTube in 2022 and the three main trends we have observed from Google. Of course, we're going to talk about Shorts, what they are, where they live, how they work, and the best practices for your channels. We're also going to talk about the very latest news on YouTube Short ads. I know that it's a hot topic. After that, Metricool, Metricool is gonna go over on how to use Shorts on the fantastic platform, and we will close this masterclass with a Q&A session with one of our specialists in this topic. So it's gonna be a good one. Anyway, we cannot talk about YouTube without a video. So please, Annie, can we jump on the video?
You look mighty fabulous today.
Vámonos, vámonos!
Yeah!
Bienvenue au paradis. Popping out fresh like flowers in May. Don't stress, no sweat. We could do this all day. Ice cold, too hot. The way it's all good. Big food, all smiles, big food, Robin Hood. So are you guys ready to play?
¡Tu breakfast!
Bien, muy bien.
Come on. Yeah.
You should be dancing.
I honestly don't know when I'm gonna play my next tennis match.
Whatever you're going through in your life, you're gonna be okay.
Mr. President, I want to thank you for hosting us because this is the country that is hosting 2 million refugees from Ukraine.
With all of our love, say it loud, thank you!
Se le pegó por abajo, toque gol.
Oh my God.
Cuídense mucho todos, mi gente.
I will take that.
Great. Let's call it a day.
Fantastic. Thank you, Annie. Can we jump to the next slide?
Before we dive on in any further, I want to real fast just check in with everybody. Drop a yes in the chat if YouTube Shorts are something that you have already tried. Whether or not you've done it consistently, you've at least uploaded one YouTube Short, drop a yes in the chat or in the comments beneath this video. The second question I have for you is, who here is excited about the possibility with YouTube Shorts, especially knowing it's something that can build your entire channel? Did you hear me loud and clear on that? It's something that can build your entire channel. Who here has been looking for something to help you build your entire channel? Let's hear those yeses in the chat. I am so excited about this. I have a lot of personal opinions about how effective YouTube Shorts are, and we'll talk about those at the end because it has been transformational for my channel. But let's go back to Pedro. I'm stealing the show. Go ahead, Pedro. Let's hear you. Go for it.
No worries, Rachel. Anyway, so video. Let's start with the basics. Video landscape has gone through a complete transformation, with digital consumption rising more than 30% in 2021. In this change, YouTube plays a vital role with over 2 billion users and over 1 billion hours of content watched every single day. Here's the thing, while historically studios and production companies decided what content to create, technological advancement allowed creators to unleash their creativity, which has led to the establishment of an incredible array of content producers and media publishers. As a result, viewers can choose from a wealth of content and they get to decide what is considered good and what content is going to be created. In this scenario, YouTube remains the biggest stage for the most creative stories in the world. So, let's talk about the three big consumer trends that we're seeing and how YouTube is innovating in these three areas. First one, we will see on the screen. Of course, we can't talk about the state of video without talking about what's going on in streaming. The popularity of streaming devices has continued to accelerate around the world, and eyeballs shift from traditional TV, and more people than ever consume video on connected TVs. In fact, 90% of broadcast and cable networks saw the audience decline in the past 5 years. We're seeing this play out on YouTube, where TV, once again, was the fastest growing device in 2021. On average, viewers are watching over 700 million hours of YouTube content on TV. Can we jump to the next slide? There we go. Okay, so apparently I'm having some issues with my mic. I'll try to speak even louder. Apologies, this is a busy floor. Anyway, YouTube is the number one ad-supported streaming platform in reach and watch time, and accounts for over 50% of ad-supported streaming watch time on connected TVs, which is a big number. Can we jump to the next one? So, it's no longer about streaming or long content. On the other side of the spectrum is what brings us here. Viewers are also loving or short form video. There's an increasing amount of crossover between short form and long form content, with viewers using a short as a discovery tool. 59% of Gen Z already uses short form video apps to discover what they want to see later in the longer platforms. Creators are also loving it, innovating on the platforms, and YouTube Shorts are now averaging over 30 billion daily views with 1.5 billion monthly logged users. Which is, we're still trying to cope with that number. Sorry. Anyway,
Question for you guys. Who here is blown away by those numbers? 30 billion daily views. Who here recognizes that that is a ton of eyeballs? Now, question for you guys. Who here would like to pull a portion of those eyeballs into your content? Drop a yes, drop a yes. All right, and we do have some background noise. It is a part of life. Drop a yes if you know that background noise happens. As soon as you say, I would never have background noise, you will have a sick kid in the background. Your cats will fight. I promise you. All right, you guys, let's keep on going. We will make it work. It's gonna be awesome. All right, go ahead, Pedro.
Thank you for that, Rachel, and definitely that's a yes from me as well for the background noise. Anyway, jumping back to this, Annie, can we go to the next slide? Perfect. Okay, so the third trend that we're seeing, shopping. E-commerce has skyrocketed over the past 5 years, further stimulating during the pandemic, of course, because everyone was at home and this is what we're watching. 2021, e-commerce sales globally reached $4.9 trillion, And today, a significant portion of those sales are shifting towards social commerce. Actually, a global study from TalkShoppy says that 87% of people browse on YouTube and they feel like they're getting the most important information. So just go to YouTube and try to get all the information before you buy anything. In that same study, 66% of people agree that YouTube enhances the traditional shopping journey by delivering unexpected inspiration. You know, the watch next option probably is very inspiring. Anyway, so to recap, the three big consumer trends that we're seeing at YouTube, as we said, the rise of streaming on TV screen and how that's moved the pendulum from studio networks to viewers. Second, important topic for today, short form content is booming and creators are finding new ways to advertise and connect with their viewers. And the third one, shopping is everywhere. YouTube is a critical part of it. It's a critical part from the user journey, how they discover, how they get inspired, and what they buy. And with that, I'll pass the mic to Annie and Diego.
All right, guys, we're going to bring in a new set of experts. Question for you guys. Who here had a feeling that short form video and streaming is where it is at? Let me know in the chat and comments. Pretty cool, right? All right, next up, you guys, we have two more geniuses. We have Diego and we have Annie. So I'm so excited about this next section. We're just going to keep talking about exactly what you need to know. And then I'm going to be sharing my experiences with YouTube Shorts at the very end of this video. You guys ready for it? Who's ready for it? Let's have some fun. It's a beautiful Wednesday. All right, Diego and Annie, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for having us today. Well, as Pedro said, it's good to present ourselves with curious topics, right? So if I had a YouTube channel, I'd be making videos about cooking. So I like to cook, even though I don't have too much time to do that, but I would love to have those kind of videos.
Awesome. Thank you. And hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. The most recent thing that I learned on YouTube was something that I'm very into lately. So it's how to increase loyalty in Civilization 6. So if you have any tips, just say paste your tips on the chat, and we will take a look later. That will really help me. Thank you so much.
I love it. Amazing.
So let's start then and dive into the shorts part. So and the idea here is to give you a list of tips on how to make the most of your strategies with this new format, which is YouTube Shorts. Starting forth, what are shorts? Shorts is the new mobile experience on YouTube, where you will be able to watch vertical videos on full screen with a maximum duration of 60 seconds. Shorts are all about the experience and adapt our videos to the new way of watching content. Let's start by thinking about connecting with your audiences rather than showing up. The clue here is to be able to make a positive impact and generate a feeling that allow us to build a strong relationship with our followers and future followers. And I'm wondering how many views we have on Shorts since we launched last year. You know, Diego, the number exactly?
Well, I think it's a crazy number, but it's 5 trillion views to date. So if we do the math, 30 billion views per day, we reach this number. So this is amazing. And you know what? If we go to the next slide, we're going to talk about that we're going back to our roots. Why do we say this thing? It's because the first video that was posted on YouTube was 80 seconds long, and it was called Me at the Zoo.
Amazing. And I love that. So as we mentioned before, YouTube Shorts are built for viewer engagement. So here you have the options that every user is able to perform. You will be able to look, to swipe, to like, to comment, to share, everything. So the feed turns interactive and turns playful. Let's see more details that we can share with you in the following slide. So let's do a game together. Let me guide you And all of you, please take your phone, and I hope that you have downloaded the YouTube app. If not, you have 5 seconds to do it. So these go fast. So let's start by opening the YouTube mobile app if you have, guys. So go to the second tab in the bottom left. From there, you are in. You will enter to the Shorts player, where vertical videos will loop and users can swipe up or swipe down. Beyond the Shorts tab, you can also find Shorts on the homepage, and videos will appear as individual shorts or also as a set of styles. Like, think about, for example, a carousel. We are always testing new ways to show shorts, including on the trending page. So this feature is currently available in 10 markets, and we will keep you updated as more rollouts. And I couldn't help but wonder, does hashtag work on shorts as well?
Well, Annie, that's a very good question. And the answer is yes. Now we can find hashtags and use hashtags to explore similar content by tapping the hashtag in the title or the description. So as well, we will be able to find, as in other channels, and what we are going to be focusing today as well, is that we will be able to hear a sound or the audio, and you will be able to go to the audio library. And also, if you find another creator you love, you will be able to explore by just clicking on their channel icon, and you will be able to have more information.
That sounds amazing. By now, you are probably asking yourself, okay, that sounds great, but how do I get started? And how you as a brand can do in the YouTube short space. So we start with how brands can create organic content and YouTube Shorts. For today's sessions, we are covering the organic part of YouTube Shorts, but also the paid one. So if you are keen on showing your business and your brand and making ads, relevant ads on Shorts, this is also possible. In this following section, we will walk you through the tools available and leave you with some tips and best practices to get you started. Are you ready? I know you are, so let's dive in. The first thing that we wanted to share with you is, so what makes Shorts successful? To start, Shorts are short. I know. So the idea is to get to the point to capture attention. Because Shorts is a short asset, we need to feature one message and only one message. Decide your key takeaway and deliver that message quickly and clearly. Simply put, Shorts should be focused. And last but not least, be cool and have fun. This is content, and it's live content and fresh content. As we highlighted, Shorts is a format used to drive engagement. So we recommend capitalizing on trending formats and having a little fun to be successful. Don't rely on your existing creatives, and think again, customize it, and adapt it to the Shorts new format. And as we did it on our game before, it's all about mobile, and it's all about mobile creation. You can shoot directly your Shorts from the short camera, or you can upload content from your camera roll in your mobile phones. You can edit audio with a variety of tools and features, including access to sampling audio from any of your favorite YouTube videos and music that you will find in your YouTube gallery.
And yes, and don't forget to add the finishing touches. Make sure you add relevant titles and hashtags, and keep in mind that the description and logos allow you to go one level deeper. So keep in mind this information, and we go to the next slide.
Cool. So now you have seen how to create organic content on YouTube Shorts. It's quite easy. How to get started is as easy as a three-step way. The first one, think about the marketing objectives you want to achieve with your short. It can be organic short, it can be ad short. You have an objective that you want to achieve because you are launching this for something. So have it very clear. The second one is refine your message and make it catchy. And the third one is test and learn. The more videos you upload, the more fun and the more you play with the format, the more you will understand the expectations of your audience and what really catches their eyes. And with this, we are ready to test performance.
Well, yes, that's very important, Annie, because it is getting more relevant nowadays. And the most important thing is to review performance of your campaigns. So when watching one of your shorts, you can tap into the analytics button to get a breakdown of key metrics of the ones that are driving performance, right? So you will be able to see views, likes, comments, and shares. Also, you will be able to understand your audience, the audience retention as well. And also keep in mind that you can have access to the information of your traffic sources. So this is one of the or three benefits that you can have by reviewing your performance in shorts.
I'm going to jump in real fast, you guys, because as long as you are asking your questions, we're going to be picking some of the questions from the chat, from in the comments, to actually be answering them at the end of this video. So I love that you guys are asking questions, but who here is getting kind of excited and motivated to start creating some YouTube shorts? Because I'm willing to bet a few of you are like, this is pretty awesome, especially because a lot of us work on YouTube channels for years. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys, but I know this is going to be helpful. Who here is ready? Drop a yes. Okay, go for it, guys.
Super. So thank you so much. Amazing. We are all very excited to share the news that we have on Shorts, and there is a lot more coming in 2023. So stay tuned for more. So I hope you guys are enjoying the session. By now, you have seen the basics on how Shorts work on an organic world. Now we will take a look at the early roadmap for advertising on YouTube Shorts. This is also possible. And if any of you guys have a business or are running a brand that is into the retail environment, I'm sure that for you, this period, this peak seasonality is going to be exciting as well. So you have also tools to advertise on YouTube Shorts. While other parts of the YouTube ecosystem work well with all type of formats and assets, Shorts is a specific vertical experience, and your ads should follow a specific guideline, okay? In the following slides, we'll give you some tips on how to succeed in Shorts. We in Google do lots of analysis on lots of data. You know that we all do like love data. So from all the ads that we have seen and the videos that we have analyzed on the Shorts format, we have come with a series of tips and best practices. So we are going to be sharing with you all these tips, and I hope that this is useful for you guys and your brands. So advertising in Shorts is in early stages. However, we have a long list of clients that will be launching campaigns during Black Friday, Singles Day, Christmas in the Shorts format. In this slide, you can see the current available short formats that you can see in the campaigns in Google Ads. The first one is app campaigns, and the second one is video action campaigns. We are also starting to test discovery ads. This is image ads in the YouTube environment as well, in the Shorts environment as well. So just stay tuned because this is coming early 2023. If you are running any of these campaigns or you are thinking of running any of these campaigns, the best way to get started is to upload square or vertical videos. Okay, both are very adaptable to the format. So this works pretty well. To give you a sense on where the action should be placed in a short ad, in this picture, you can see the viewable area of the Shorts interface. So let's make sure that you are putting the action in the center on the yellow area, as easy as it sounds. In fact, short ads are not necessarily short. Many of the ads that we have been testing were at least 15 seconds long, and many were more than 30 seconds, even longer. So if people are interested, they will continue to watch an ad that offers more and more information. So work hard. Our recommendation would be work hard to grab and hold the attention from the start. Keep communicating your brand through YouTube space through organic content, through more different ads. But the idea or the key here is to grab the attention from the start. And what's the key for your ad to survive in the actual environment and the expectations that everyone has right now? So a quick guide would be, the first one is, as I just said, grab the attention as soon as possible. There is no time here for introductions. Leave it for books and leave it for TV. Jump immediately into the action and go back and fill the gap once people are more interested about you. They will tell you, no worries. For example, you can launch another short, you can launch another type of ad, or you can continue enriching your YouTube channel with more videos to continue telling your story to your audience. If any of you guys have a gaming app, this means we started in advanced point in the game if we are building an ad for YouTube Shorts. We are giving people information or a sense of the full action game. We are not just introducing the game. We are showing a real play in that moment. And for other type of ads, get right into the benefits and what makes your product unique and what differentiates you from the competitors. So let's wrap up with 4 tips for ads in Shorts to be success. The first one is to create an asset with sound. More than 94% of ads and content in YouTube are watched, but also are listened. So audio is still very, very important. Sometimes people are not watching the screen. They are doing anything else, but you can catch them with the audio. Second one would be keep your ad below 30 seconds. In Shorts, the user do not need to wait 5 seconds to skip your ad. It's as easy as a swipe up. So let's make sure you are communicating the most important message and showing your brand from the beginning. Be short and sweet is the key. The third one would be skip the content and get into the action or the details. And the fourth one, and my favorite one, is in Maya Angelou's words, people will forget what you say, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So make sure you create the sense of belonging. Make sure you create an emotional connection with your audience. I'm sure this is going to be key.
Thank you, Annie, for that information. Very useful. And well, now we're going to talk about how to shortify your existing ads. What is that? If you already have some videos, we can reuse or adapt them to provide a new experience to the user, right? So if we go to the next slide, we're going to talk about 4 different tactics, or we're going to have an overview of them because of time, but we also will share the information afterwards as well. But we'll have 4 tactics. So the first one, and if we go to the next slide, we're going to talk about filling the gaps, right? And everything can work in a vertical format, and the gaps can be a creative opportunity. So take advantage of the area to include a clear and specific call to action. You will find the example on the right side of the presentation or the slide. So keep in mind of that as well. So the second tactic that we can have or that we can do to shortify your videos is the vertical heartbeat, right? So just crop it vertically and jump straight in and ensure that the most important and visual parts of the video are in frame and legible, okay? So that's also good. And the third one is something that I really like as well, that is the shorts hook. We were talking about creative content, emotions. So try to use those factors and hook the audience with the native feel of shorts as well, okay? So which is new. And the fourth one as well, and something that you might know already is repurpose social. If you already have vertical content, then just recycle your social video content. It is authentic, real, and often already vertical. So which is good for the shorts format. And I think with that said, I'll pass the mic again to you, Annie.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it.
Thank you, Diego. And we couldn't, and we can definitely can end our part without a video. We started with a video, we end with a video. I hope you guys enjoy it. We are going to send the presentation to the Metricool team. And I think that I pass the word to Rachel.
Let's do this. All right. So I just wanted to real fast connect with you guys because I know a lot of people. And by the way, thank you, Annie and Diego. So I wanted to just real fast connect with you guys in the chat watching, hanging out, because one of the questions that a lot of people have, for me, I get asked this quite a bit, is how in the world do I handle adding another platform? Anyone feel that in your bones? Like, this is another platform for me to create content for and post on. And one of the things that I found that has been a game changer is, of course, my amazing client, Metricool. It is one of the fastest ways to be able to make sure that you get content fully planned out for every single platform. Question for you guys, who here would like to try 30 days free of Metricool? Premium. So you can go ahead and schedule out some YouTube Shorts content and give it a test. Try it, see how it works, check out some of that reporting. And then I'm going to share a little bit about my experience with YouTube Shorts as well. And then we'll dive on into questions. All right. So we put together an awesome code for you guys just for being here today. And that is YouTube Shorts. So when you go to check out Metricool, when you check out, you can use the code YouTube Shorts, and that will give you 30 days free of Metricool Premium. So you can go ahead and get content scheduled for YouTube Shorts, get a jump start on it, because I'm just here to tell you, you guys, YouTube Shorts have actually transformed the growth trajectory of my channel. As you know, I'm looking at some of my stats. I'm going to pull it up right now so we get the real-time stats. Just about 3, maybe 4 at the max months ago, my channel was at about 11 million views all time. And for the most part, we have pretty much only uploaded YouTube Shorts for several months. And today I look at my channel. This actually kind of blows my mind a little bit, if I'm going to be honest. And we are at, okay, yeah, this really blows my mind. We are at actually, let's check it out, 14.7 million views at lifetime. And that is coming from almost exclusively YouTube Shorts driving growth. So I'm a huge fan of using things that make sense, using the features that platforms are pushing out to support you. And we're seeing that right now with YouTube Shorts. It's not just a trend. This is something that is here to stay. But not only that, it's extremely leveraged. So it doesn't take long to create a video that is short form. Can I get a yes in the chat if that's something that you love? It doesn't take that long to create a video that's short form, that reaches people, that gives value. But then ultimately, and this kind of blows my mind, it could reach hundreds of thousands of people in a short amount of time. In fact, one video that I created was maybe 9 seconds long, and it was related to my area of expertise. And that video reached 700,000 views 100% organically thanks to YouTube Shorts. Drop a yes if you would like to see a little bit of that action in your business and marketing. So number one, the things that I'm going to share with you guys is I recommend getting started on YouTube Shorts sooner rather than later, because this is a feature that YouTube is very clearly promoting for a reason. They're pushing it out. They're rewarding us in a disproportionate manner, which I'm not going to say is a promise, but that is something that I have discovered and seen for other people as well. I was just looking at someone who's a YouTuber and a TikToker, and this person, just by uploading YouTube Shorts, actually surpassed 1 million subscribers in less than a year on YouTube. And that absolutely blows my mind. Drop a yes if that is something to you that says, yeah, maybe I should get a start on this. And maybe you've missed the opportunity to crush it on other platforms. Maybe you just haven't understood other platforms. But this is a platform that, in my belief, my opinion, is pretty simple to reach people on. So hear me when I say it's time to jump on in to YouTube Shorts, because I just have this really funny gut feeling that YouTube is the future. And when YouTube and Google are promoting YouTube Shorts, there's something special about that. Are you catching my wink and nod right here, right now. Okay. If you guys want to use Metricool to schedule YouTube Shorts, it is an automatic flow. So it's not something where you have a push notification or anything like that. But if you want to simply schedule out your YouTube Short content, you can use code YouTube Shorts to get 30 days of Metricool Premium free. So with that being said, we're going to bring on in Adriana, and Adriana is here to answer some questions that you guys have had. So Adriana, welcome.
Hello. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having me.
Hi. I'm so excited. So a lot of people have been asking questions throughout this entire presentation, and I think that the team has been compiling just a few questions that are going to be perfect for jumping on in and answering, right? Amazing.
Absolutely. Maybe I should also give a bit of context on who I am and why am I here. Yeah. So nice to meet you, everyone. First of all, I saw that a lot of people were dialing in from different countries. That is very exciting. I saw someone dialing in from Australia. Nice. I hope 4 a.m. is treating you well. I am currently based in Dublin, so it's 6:30 p.m. here. Not too bad. I work at Google as well, and I am currently a product lead for YouTube and Discovery. That would be my 9 to 5 job, but I'm also a content creator on the side from 5 to 9 onwards. And actually, I got started on vertical short form video. So it's something that I'm very passionate about as well on a personal level. And I get to do this for a living on the Google side as well. So something that I love and I enjoy. And I am super happy to be here answering all of you guys' questions.
Amazing. You guys drop an emoji in the chat because we've had so many incredible experts with us today, but this is going to be really helpful to learn a little bit more about the product. You guys have asked really good questions. So Adriana is going to be able to dive in and give you guys some amazing support. And I love this. And a content creator. That is intense. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and dive on into some of these questions. All right. So the very first question that I want to ask you from the chat is, let's go ahead and should we start with short form or long form and then make YouTube Shorts?
Yeah. So this is a question that we get asked a lot, and the answer is never a very straightforward answer, right? Like, because both short form videos and long form videos serve different purposes. And also you have to give different things into consideration. The first one is how consumers are watching your videos. It is not the same for someone to watch a long form video, or like the intent of someone that's watching a long form video is not the same as someone who's watching a short form video, right? So usually how it goes is when someone wants to watch a long form video, they would sit down and they would enjoy the long form video without interruptions. Whereas like short, it's more like an on the go video that you're watching while you're waiting for your bus or train, right? So yes, first of all, you should start. I think that's the first point. And then it depends on how you want to connect with your audience. If you prefer shorter form videos because this is easier to create, or like it just helps you create, then go ahead with short form videos. Of course, like shorts are wildly increasing popularity, so I agree with Rachel. They're always like a very good idea. But also, if you enjoy creating longer form videos, go ahead and do both. It doesn't matter where you're starting, it's just the way that you create as a content creator. I think that's something to keep in mind. But as long as you start, I think that's the best advice we can give.
So good. So good. Drop your reactions in the chat. Are you guys thinking that you would want to start with long form or short form just based on this conversation? All right. Question number 2. I noticed that the music I choose only works for 15 seconds instead of the entire video. And I'll finish that up with a question. Why do you think that might be? Let's go for it.
Exactly. I have to say that when I first started creating content as well, I was also a bit confused as to why I couldn't, like choose music that would last for the entire video. The short answer is it's because of licensing purposes. So different music have different licensing copyright, and like there's a whole legal issue on the background, right? So when we are working with licensed music, we can only use 15 seconds of that music. That's why you're not able to cover the whole shorts with those specific tracks. However, there are other music that you can use that will be long enough to cover the whole short. So you have to find the right music. It's just depending on the license, we will only be able to do 15 seconds or like more time.
That's so good. Anyone get some clarity on that? Helpful? Beautiful. Question 3. Will shorts published on desktop be part of revenue sharing or only shorts published through the YouTube Studio app? Very good question.
Good question. I am also very much looking forward to this creator fund. So the short answer is, as long as your video is published, you're good to go. It doesn't matter where it's coming from.
That is good news for all of us. Drop a yes if this feels like good news. No matter where you are publishing your shorts from, it will potentially earn from the Creator Fund. Okay, question number 4. How many hashtags can be used for shorts? Is there an optimal number of hashtags to be used per short? I've actually been wondering the same thing, so I'm really excited to hear the answer.
I think you were when you were talking about hashtags before, you said something really interesting, and is that hashtags need to be relevant, right? So there's no maximum number of hashtags, but also how relevant can you keep them if you include 35,000 hashtags, right? So something to keep in mind, there's no specific correct answer, just keep them relevant, keep them to the point, make sure that they're indeed relevant to the content that you're creating, and that's it.
Isn't that good, you guys? As long as they're relevant and directly relevant, then it's okay to use any number of hashtags, but it's difficult to keep them relevant if you use 35,000 hashtags. I want to repeat that because that is huge. All right, question number 5. I'm still blown away with how many amazing questions people ask today. You guys are rock stars. Seriously, celebrate
Very
yourself.
engaged.
Yes. Is it recommended to create a thumbnail for them or leave the organic still image from the video? I love this question.
It's a very good question, because when I also started uploading shorts, I was like, what's happening with my thumbnail, right? I would say it doesn't really matter, just because of how people are consuming shorts. Because usually when you are on YouTube and you watch, or like you're in the YouTube feed, right, and you see longer form videos, the first thing that you would see about those videos would be the thumbnail. So that's why thumbnails for longer form videos are so important. However, the immensely vast majority of shorts are watched directly through the shorts feed. So this means you don't have to click on the video to watch the video. You're just on the feed and you're just watching one after the other. So thumbnails are not as relevant as they would be for longer form videos. So of course, like if you really like to see your feed very consistent when people are scrolling through your videos on your own channel, go ahead, customize the thumbnail. I also like to have my feed consistent and looking nice and polished. However, I don't think it really matters for optimization purposes.
Amazing. Question for you guys. Who here got some value even just from this Q&A? Some clarity, some answers, some incredible guidance. I mean, this is pretty awesome. We're getting direct info from the source, which I'm a huge fan of. So, all right, we're going to just real fast do a temperature check. You ready for it, Adriana?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Who watching is going to take the challenge and upload at least one YouTube Shorts before the end of the weekend? Drop a yes in the chat or in the comments if it's you. Let's see how many people. And then I'll ask a second question. Amazing. Oh, looks like a bunch
I'm
of
picking up some other questions from the chat. Should I go ahead and start answering as well?
Yeah. Oh, do you guys should we answer some extra questions? We, like, it's not all you doing the work.
I mean, Rachel, please join
me. All right, beautiful. Let's go for it. All right, go for it. It is your turn.
Okay, so someone asked in the chat if shorts were going to go longer than 60 seconds. As like a little inside scoop, it's in the roadmap. However, we don't have more information on the exact date, but like as a little inside scoop, because someone was saying before that they were enjoying these little things that we're dropping in here. So
yes,
that's one. What's the size of a vertical thumbnail for a short? 9 by 16. That's one. And by the way, if you also have questions for Rachel, I think would be a great moment to drop them, as we have her available here, and she's an awesome content creator as well, right?
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always learning, always growing.
People are asking, how many shorts do you suggest upload per week? Rachel, I would love to hear your thoughts on this one.
Amazing. So this is going to be really interesting. But number of shorts uploaded per week is just going to depend on how many you can create well. So I try to not create any short form content that is just for the sake of creating content. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Where you just are like, oh, I got to create something. And then you create lazy content that has no takeaways, doesn't serve anyone. I try to do my best not to publish any of those. And so the right number is the number you can manage each and every day. And it's going to change from day to day without creating lazy, sloppy, non-valuable, me-focused content. I personally shoot for somewhere between like 1 and 10 a day. It just depends on the day. But I'm a high frequency content creator. Not everybody operates that way. I'm a bigger fan of high frequency because I like to create a lot of different things and different themes and tones and moods and all of that. But I will say that just like with any platform, this is super important. Same is true with YouTube Shorts. Remember that consistency is more important than frequency. So just consistently showing up is going to be way more beneficial than posting 100 in a day and then dipping for a month. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And in my case, for example, I still work in a 9 to 5 all day, every day. So whatever I can create is always from 5 to 9, right? So I, as a content creator as well, would value more just having the freedom to have the creative space, as you were saying, Rachel. So I couldn't agree more with what you're saying.
Yep, beautiful. There are a couple really good questions here. Some of them are similar because this is how often do you recommend to publish content? Same thing. Do you see any questions that you would like to answer?
I'm going through everything. Let me recap. I'm reading a lot of how often we need to publish. I mean, as long as you publish, right? Because but I think that's pretty much it, right?
I'll answer.
Yes, I always bulk create as well, by the way. I'm just answering here.
Yeah. I will answer this because this is really big. Now, this is my personal opinion. You guys might have a different opinion based on seeing the inside of the platform. But a lot of times people ask me, like, do we get penalties if we upload, like, let's say videos from IG Reels or TikTok, etc. And one of the things that I do that has made a huge difference is either it's altering the video in some way so that it's just a little bit different for each platform. That could look like removing the watermark. That could look like adding text on the screen that wasn't on the screen for the initial upload, or switching up the song inside of the YouTube platform. So if you find a way to alter content from platform to platform, you'll never have to worry about that kind of duplicity or that duplication of content. Now, can you still get traction without altering content? Sometimes. But just remember that each platform, including YouTube, they want unique content. And so if you can alter things just enough so that it's unique for each platform, you're going to see that added benefit of growth. So that just keep in mind that best practice. Helpful for anyone? You won't get like penalties or anything like that if you do share content from another platform with the watermark removed. However, you're not going to get that added juice necessarily. And this is my opinion, not coming from YouTube. So you will not get that added juice of having original content posted on that platform. So, yep. Amazing. I think we've answered a lot of really good questions today. This has been awesome.
I love the audience, by the way. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep them coming. We don't get the same interactions when we present in Spain, I think. The US really knows how to run a live.
That makes sense. But I do think people are from all over the world. Let's just actually do a real fast check. Question for you guys. Where are you watching from? Because we've got quite a few different channels and locations factored in here, which is pretty fun. Where's everybody watching from? I am curious. And then once we get that answer, anything else that you would share for someone who wants to get started? We've got Canada, we've got Spain, California, Arizona, Nebraska, New Jersey, Tennessee, lots of you.
Yeah, it is all over the place.
Chile. I'm trying not to say it with a Spanish accent, but then it's like I sound awkward. Colombia, we've got Guatemala. Yeah, all over the place, which is kind of fun. Wisconsin, EU. Hi, neighbor. We've got London, UK, Kenya. Yeah, isn't that so fun? It's so cool. All right. So one last thing that I want to share. If you guys want to check out Metricool, my amazing client, best social media scheduler in the market. A lot of times people say, you just say that because they're your client. No, I picked them to be my client because they were the best social media scheduler, which is pretty cool. So you can get 30 days free of their premium platform just by using code YouTube Shorts. And I'll drop that one more time in the chat. That includes reporting, that includes hashtag tracking, and so many other things. Adriana, Diego, Pedro, I'm going to bring you guys all in for 1 second. Surprise. Thank you so much for coming here today and sharing so much value. Audience, can you guys share some love, appreciation, thoughts in the chat? Because this has been amazing, hasn't it? Like, so helpful. Thank you, you guys. We'll let everyone drop some love and appreciation for you guys in the chat because this has been so great. Amazing.
Thank you, everyone. It's amazing. You are amazing.
You guys are great. All right. We'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love the inside scoop. I love this. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the insider info. All right. We're going to call it a day, and we will see you all soon. Bye.